Take a look at some of these other neat artifacts I have here. These are a lot of effigies. Some art. So let's see here. So let's start with the ones that aren't effigies. This right here is a grooved tomahawk axe head. See how it's grooved there? That would have been hafted on a pole, on a handle. You see it has a dull edge, which means that this is a war axe. You know, a flat edge is going to much. A flat edge is preferred. A dull edge is preferred in hand-to-hand combat because beveled edge, you run the risk of getting it stuck in your enemy's skull. And in hand-to-hand combat, when every second counts, so if you dull the edge, you can still, dispatch of your enemy without the risk of getting yourself killed in the process. So yeah, there's that. Here we have a fishing net, a net weight. This would have been, line would have been wrapped around there, and all right. Let's see. Now these next ones here are kind of interesting. So this right here, obviously it's a snake, snake effigy. All right, but it's also a tool. It's a weapon. It's a baton, what they call a baton. It's what have been used for cracking people in the skull. And what's interesting about it, if you look on the back, there's spots where it's been worked. You can see there's like spots with chisel. See the little chisel marks in there? And there's like other designs and stuff working at the bottom, but I can't really figure them out. But there are some remnants of the peck and grind method. What's interesting about this is made of basalt. This is made of basalt. This is made of basalt. These were all found near Danville. The only place in Pennsylvania where basalt is found is in northern Lebanon County near Jonestown, which is nowhere near Danville. It would have had to have gone down Swatara Creek and then up the Susquehanna River. So yeah, this is a splitting wedge made of basalt, volcanic rock, which is very hard. This here is a mortar, for crushing things up, rolling, and you have a dull edge there for mashing things up. Actually, I have this pestle here I found. See the little the impression there? That's what would have been when they would have mixed their stuff up. Yep, just like that. The snake effigy is neat. That's really cool. Next, let's move along here. Let's get the snake effigy. Move along. So next we have this turtle shell effigy. Now, the Lenape, their creation myth says that the whole world is on the back of a turtle. You see how flat that is on the bottom? That would have been used for sanding down wood. Sanding wood or sanding other rock. I mean, I would have think it would be for wood because that's pretty flat. The sanding tool. This here is, everybody's been wanting to look at this. This is called a phallus. It's a representative of a penis and the testicles. And before you go blah, 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 laughing and acting like a child, this is a very important sign of fertility back then. So they were not looked, penis, phalluses weren't looked at. They were looked at as signs of fertility, signs of strength. Here's something neat. So I just found this one the other day, and I found this one a couple weeks ago. But they're, look at them here. They're both salamander effigies. Got the mouth open. I painted the eye white there. You see, it's a splitting wedge. Holding your hand like that. Pop it on top. Split the wood. Now this has been sitting in the creek for a very long time. So it's lost a lot of its, but you can see there's still a bevel edge there, kind of. And again, there's signs of them being worked. If you look here. Chisel marks. See the chisel marks there? The little dots there. or chisel marks. Look on this side too. Actually, there's some. All right. So in here it's a little bit harder to see because of how long it's been in the water. All right, and last one we have here are some really neat ones. These are called profile rocks. Profile rocks are said to contain the spirit of the ancestor of whom they were meant to represent. There's a physical connection to the spiritual realm. What's interesting is these are all found near Catawissa, where there's also one of the handful of profile rocks on the cliffside there. Profile rock, they call it. So yeah, these were. Now these wouldn't have had any utilitarian purpose. These are just like good luck charms.